You know, every once in a while I run across something that's so cool, even though it's kind of a techie gadget, it fits in the niche of survival, and I think it would really come in handy for you. And this is definitely one of these things. Today we're taking a look at this very unique style LED rechargeable emergency camp light. It is the VP-CL03. I'm going to give you some information on it, and I'm going to tell you how this can also be a floor light or a desk light when we come back. All right, folks, welcome back. Now, this is one of those items I picked up on Temu. There is a deal on it right now. If you use my code, which will all be down below, and you download the app, you get a $100 coupon bundle for everybody, okay? It's a site-wide sale. You can save up to 90% on items, free shipping and free returns within 90 days, and a $5 credit if they get the delivery late. So, all in all, pretty good deal if you're interested in picking up some camping and survival gear. We're going to talk about this little guy here. This is powered by a large 7,800 milliamp hour battery. It takes about 5 hours to fully charge and about 9 to 20 hours of illumination, depending on what level you put it up there. It is equipped with a 5 volt, 3 amp output if you have to charge your phone. It is a little bit difficult to get at. Let me get my finger under there. Hold on. But the reason for that is that it's waterproof. So you have that little prong that fits right in there. So when you're putting it in there, you'll just close it back up like that. So that's how you charge it and discharge it if you need to charge your phone or something. And the coolest part about this thing is what it can do. Now I'm going to do it this way because I have to put the camera back when I do it the long way. But you can open up the base here and it starts to look like a SpaceX launch vehicle. And when you're done with that, you can pick this up, okay? And this is a little bit tough at first when you first start doing it, but let me show you how long this thing is. Okay, and the cool part is this you can angle. So you can put this at an angle like that or like this. To turn the light on, you're just going to hit the button. We're going to back up and I'm going to show you this a little bit better, but just to give you an idea, you can do that any way you want, and you can move this to any length you want. So if I wanted to say have this like, oh gosh, let's push this down a little bit, this tall, and have it on my desk, I could do that, and that would be perfectly fine. If I want to light something over here, maybe I can angle this upward, and I can light it down this way. So this has a bunch of different modes, and if you want to use this without this light on here, this will light up as well. Let me show you how that works, okay? If you want to just use this as a stand-up type of thing like that, it will work. Now you can cycle through the modes here. If you push and hold this, you'll notice the light changing to a warmer light, and then back to a white light again. I kind of like the white light myself. Some people don't like it, but I think this is kind of handy also if you wanted to like use this for walking around your campsite as well. Very nice looking, cool little unique kind of item. You will notice on the bottom here, these little stickers on here are glow in the dark, so they will glow. When you set this down at your campsite, they will glow a little bit, let you know where it is. Now you may be thinking, all right, I'm going to set that base up at my campsite, but that's going to tip over the minute there's a strong wind. They've already thought of that, and they give you 3 of these to stake it down into the ground with. So in other words, you would open it up like this, okay, and stake it down like that, or like that, however you choose to do. And that would stake it down around there and make sure that you'd be able to keep it stable. Also, too, with a little glow tape there, it will glow for quite a while after the power is out or lights are out, and you'll be able to see what you're doing. So all in all, I really like this. I think as an emergency light, I think it'd be pretty darn awesome to have this just be able to be used whenever you need it. You could always keep it charged, plugged in, and charged up at all times if you wanted to. You will have a battery indicator on the front here that will tell you how your battery's doing, okay? You can see it's all fully charged. And I think it's kind of cool. It kind of reminds me of the TEG stove. If you guys remember that stove that you put the butane bottle up in it and pull it out, and it has a battery in it that charges up your cell phone while it heats up. Kind of reminds me of that. And even though kind of modern and gadgety looking, it's a really cool little addition to maybe your emergency preps. I would consider this for a campsite, maybe to keep around your house and always keep it topped off and charged, so when the power goes out, you got a good bit of power, a good bit of light with you. What I like to do now, before we give you a little more information on it, is back the camera up a little bit and show you what this will look like with just this light on and all the other lights in the room turned off. So let's try that out. All right, there are no other lights on in this room. It is just this light. And I was able to walk all the way over here, around the car, everything, and see where I'm going and get right in there. So you can see, top is kind of bright because it's very, very bright and it's very dark in here. But as you can see, that could light up a whole table. You can see the box that came in here. That's perfectly legible and readable if you needed to read anything off it. Not much to read on it, but perfectly legible, and all in all, pretty cool. Now we're going to go through the modes here really quick. Try some different modes. That actually looks better on camera. That's the yellow kind of softer light. Okay. Move through the different modes here. A little bit more of a yellow, softer light, almost like a lantern. And then we go back to the white light. So very, very cool, very bright. Definitely an awesome little power outage type thing. Again, this will go up and down as high as you need it to go. So no issues there. If you want it up like this, stick it in the corner of a room, maybe point it up to the ceiling, you know, and light up a wider area. And I know it's kind of grainy with my camera here when I don't have a lot of light, but hopefully that is visible enough for you here. Let me put the camera down, stop making you guys dizzy. You can see just how big that is and how tall that is. And it's flexible, so you can go from really tall to really low easily. Let's get the lights back on. I'm going to give you some final information on where you can pick this up and a little more information on the light itself. Now, my thoughts for this, of course, my situation is going to be for use indoors. However, this can be used outdoors and does have an IPX7 waterproofing. Okay, the body's IPX5 waterproof, so you don't have to worry about if it gets wet or anything like that. You can use it in pretty much every weather condition there is. But mainly for my use, I'd be using this inside as an emergency light. I think that's just so handy that you can make it go tall or low. And it's got a pretty decent base. It's stable, even without putting these in, you know, and of course I'm not going to stick these into my counter, you know, or my rug. I'm just going to put this out somewhere and have it sit somewhere and be my extra light. So light is very important in emergencies. More people are injured tripping over stuff when the power goes out, getting to where stuff is. So that's why it's really important to know where your emergency gear is, and maybe to get some of that fluorescent kind of glow-in-the-dark type tape that you can put on it so you see, oh, boom, it's right there. Over on my solar backup stuff over there, I have it's that black and yellow tape, but it glows when the lights go out. So if I hit that with the lowest of flashlight beams, it's going to glow for hours. And this allows you to see where stuff is so you won't step on it. But it's important to know where everything is to begin with. So this is definitely something I'm going to be adding to my preps. I really like this thing a lot. I do have a tendency to like kind of unique gadgets. And the instructions on this are fairly simple. Really, really easy to do. I'm going to show you quickly. You just separate the top to the bottom, pick up the bracket, you'll be pulling it up from there. Okay, let's open it up inside. Packing list, you're going to get your fixing pins, your user manual. You're going to get a Type-C charging cable, which I have over here, I just didn't pull up. And of course the light. These are all the different controls that you can use. And a bunch of safety warnings. And brightness and color display, how to do all that, your 180-degree top, and everything. So, this isn't cheap, though, all right? And for something on Temu, this is a little bit on the pricier side. These are $69.98. They are very good quality. I'm going to tell you that right now. These things are well made. They don't feel like they're going to be tinny and fall apart on you or anything. They got some decent weight to them, some decent heft to them. Let me turn off the light here. And I'll show you. I mean, they're pretty decent. I would say about almost half a pound. All in all, pretty decent heft to them. They feel well made. They're not going to fall apart on you. I definitely like these. I actually have two of them, and I'm going to be using them for emergency lighting in my storerooms. I need actually basic lighting in my storerooms because one of my storerooms now doesn't have a light. So, you know, it's a pain in the neck to kind of go in there and see what's going on. You got to turn on the little LED light or whatever, and that doesn't always work. So, all in all, I think it's pretty cool. I think they're definitely handy, and I think that you have something here that will give you a lot of service for a very long time. And the charge up on them is fairly quick. I mean, they were three dots when I got them, and within an hour it was fully charged. I didn't really time it. I just kind of plugged it in and forgot about it, and an hour later said, oh shoot, I better go check on that. So I don't know if it charges in an hour or 20 minutes. But all in all, definitely a cool little thing, and I love the adjustability of the light on top. So that is the Outdoor Camping Adventure Lamp, the BPCL03. And don't forget, if you register down there with my code, if you go in there and you download the app and you get my code, which is DKS9287, it'll be down there, you can copy it, you're going to get a $100 coupon bundle for everybody. All right, so anybody that does it, you get a $100 coupon bundle, save a whole lot of money. Definitely check them out. The link for it will be down below on Temu. And I thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to check out all our other links. We have our Amazon affiliate store. And like I say, I want to buy anything in the store. Mainly what's in the store stuff I review from Amazon and some gear that I use in the channel that I find handy. But you can just bookmark that link and use it to shop every time you go to Amazon. And that really helps out the channel, really helps us bring you more cool gear. Below that, our freeze-dried wholesaler link. Don't forget that link saves you 15% on your order. Just by clicking that link, you go, you order what you want. When you get to checkout, you'll see my discount, 15% off. Some people have saved a lot of money using that link. Below that, of course, is our My Patriot Supply link. That's preparewithiridium.com. This month, we're having the special, of course, the 4-month food kit, $200 off. Tons of food, freeze-dried. Good Kickstarter if you have absolutely nothing. Also good to bolster your preps if you don't feel you have enough. Also, the Vesta heater is on sale on that site, too. So you can check out the Vesta heater. That was the heater I did, the black one that you could cook on, and that has a little Peltier fan, too, and as well as the tube on top. And that thing uses sterno, so it's safe to use indoors. Uses little burners, little sterno type burners. That thing is awesome. I use it out here all the time in the cold. I've been using it for months. I've never had any issues with it. I've gone through, like I say, 6, because it's 3 inside each one. I've changed it twice. That's 6 little burners, and the little heat units are really, really handy. Really nice to be able to come out here and it's nice and warm, blowing the heat on you. So that's it, preparewithiridium.com. And don't forget our Thrive Life freeze-dried food store as well. I thank you guys for watching. I'm going to go play with this a little more. Stay safe and stay prepared.